Hello everyone, thank you all for joining me. I'm TLK742, the Commissioner of the SCFSL Majors, not the SCFSL Dev League. That is Infidel. Today we've got a great game of the two human teams of the night. The Memphis Kings are at Mississippi Railraiders. Both teams are under new management, so it's going to be great to see how they do. Kings are obviously the underdogs here, but I think that the Kings can definitely surprise. Mississippi is looking to rally after their upset loss to the Sapporo Titans, and Kings are looking to capitalize on it. Some things have changed. Should be a good game. I'll be talking both about this game as well as our league as a whole and the engine, so hopefully I can answer any questions as well as keep going. These games are pre-recorded. Our SCFSL major games are live. The reason is just scheduling and everything, and our usual recorder, Zelly, whose dulcet tones I do not have, he's usually the one who records, and just trying to work with his work schedule. Memphis is in the white, Mississippi is in the blue, just for those wondering.
Red 44! Red 44!
The key to the Railraiders is going to be their running back. Daniel Kingston was stifled last game. If he can get going, though, there is no reason to believe Mississippi cannot win this. They did sign a new quarterback off waivers, however, he will not be playing today as he was signed today after everything was all done. So he will be ready to go starting tomorrow. What they do with that and how they switch up their two quarterbacks as Ulysses S. Grant is still active is hard to say, but it should be fun as Kingston will get the first down. He is averaging a little over 6 yards a carry. And there's a stop. It's a real offensive grip match as Kingston is going to get 6 yards here. But they're going to run again. No, they're not. Never mind. Bodderson, the fullback, on the screenplay doesn't get it, and they're going to punt. The newly signed kicker, Swisher, is going to be going to punt that one. Yeah. I don't know what I was trying to say there. As Blaze Boss decides I'm going to be a good running back too, and I'm going to make them work for it. He's getting 4 yards in that run with a great spin move, and this time he's tackled for a loss. Soy Rapido, the wide receiver who was moved to linebacker, did that. And Boss again. This time he is tackled again, and there's nowhere for him to go. So that run drive ended in a 3-and-out. And Kuan Dijo, the defensive back, is going to get that punt, get them to about midfield. Great field position for the Railraiders as Mississippi's pitch play cannot get off in time, and so they are tackled. And the reason why I know it's a pitch play and not a play action is because when the quarterback is tackled on a run play, the line will not move. This pitch play, though, will get stopped by the running back, and it's a 3-and-out. So it started off as a great drive. It's going to end with a quick, bad punt. Whoa. That one goes maybe not even 20 yards. Peter Soffin's now back in the shot, back in there, and he's got quite a bit of distance to Boss. And they're knocking on the door to end the first quarter.
Blue 26. Blue 26. Set.
And Boss is going to be tackled for a loss here, making the second and 17.
Blue 47.
Soft Smith Bodderson is going to get nowhere, and it's 3rd and 16. They need to get about 10-15 yards for their kicker to make it, or at least try to make it. Soften decides to run with it. He's not going to get there. They're going to punt. And what started off as a dangerous play by Boss, the Railraiders tighten up their defense, and it shows. One of the things I want to talk about within this, while we've got a good 0-0 score and a great game, is kind of the purpose of the league. The purpose of our development league is to grow and develop players. You're going to see some people named Botters. They're going to be your bots. As humans come in, they will be replacing them. So if you want to join, it is completely free. Our link to our Discord is in the description. That said, this is the point I want to bring up. The point of the league is to get exposure for these players. It's not about the wins, it's not about the losses. So Nice. Sorry, I was talking to my wife for a second. So anyway, a Bod McBotterson like this will be replaced by humans as they go. And the point of this league is to make sure the players who are active are getting the play time. So Soften's going to give it to Boss. Boss is going to get nowhere. The player on the offense to watch for the Kings is Wheel Turner. Turner has the ability to really make a game-changing as a tight end.
Blue 7, set.
And Bod McBotterson on the end around doesn't get anywhere. And they're going to punt. Enough distance. This one should be a decent punt, and it is. Kuan Dijo, the cornerback, will get this one.
Blue 19, blue 19, ready.
So the reason probably Soy Rapido was moved off his position of wide receiver is Soy Rapido is inactive.
Blue 26.
He'll occasionally pop back in.
Set, hike.
As Red is going to get this one, and what a catch. Grant is 3 for 5. Shouldn't switch his face, Shen, make him look more like he listens to Grant. As Grant is sacked. Papi Chulo was there to get him, the newly signed King. Speaking of Kings, Kingston is going to get some good yards. He's averaging 4.5 yards per carry. And that one's a drop. Whoever is number 0 is going to be going back to the sidelines thinking, man, I could have stayed, gotten us a quick score here. As that punt is going to be great by Swisher, getting them inside the 20.
Blue 47, go!
Softens has time, finds McBotterson, and McBotterson is going to get some good yardage there. Makes you wonder what the Kings would do with an actual wide receiver. Their entire wide receiver group is bots, it's something I always bring up. Wheel Turner, tight end, is their one receiving player. But they're going to be good. Boss is going to make 2 people miss and get a first down.
Red 44, red 44, hike.
McBotterson is going to get the first down again, and the Kings are driving.
Green 33,
And again, McBotterson, this time with a juke move, and will run out of bounds in 5 seconds. They've got 1 play left to end the half. I think Mississippi might be spared by simply the lack of time. This is in the end zone, and it's not caught. Saved by the bell for the Railraiders, as they're going to give the ball back to the hot hand, which is the Kings. See if the Kings can continue without losing a step. What a drive. Softens is doing the best with the least, I will say this. Every other team has at least 1 wide receiver. The Titans have 3. The Railraiders have 3. The Kings have 0. And yet they're showing up. Softens is 7 for 9. 8 for 10. Yes, he's making these shorter passes because he doesn't have the ability to throw deep to anyone who isn't Wheel Turner. As Blaze Boss is going to get somewhere, but it's a 3 and out. It looks like the momentum has stopped. As Kuan Dijo is going to get somewhere.
Green 17, green 17, ready.
And Ulysses S. Grant, he's got a free play on this offsides. They're going to decline it as Kingston is going to go all the way. He's at the 10. It's a touchdown. Tackling with Tacklerson was penalized for that one, but it will be declined. And Mississippi is going to strike first in the 3rd quarter. That's the one thing about the Kings. They do have a good defense. Minus that 1 play, they have been absolutely stout. There's a circle parity here as the Kings have beaten the Titans have beaten the Railraiders, and the Railraiders have beaten the Kings. And I'm not just talking about today because this game is still recording. I don't know how it ends. We have seen some last-minute heartbreak, but we are getting into the end of the 3rd quarter as there's 3 minutes left. The Kings need to start doing something at 3rd and 7. Downfield, Softens has a man, decides he's not going to go for it, runs, and that's going to bring up 4th down. I would have just chucked it deep to Wheel Turner. I don't know if Will Turner was in that play, but I will hype up Will Turner every day. She is a great tight end.
Set. Go. Black 39. Black 39. Red. Go.
And Kingston
Blue
is going to
47.
get a couple more
Blue
yards.
47. Hike.
And they're going to be stopped. Memphis is able to avoid the bleeding, but with fourth quarter, they are going to have to try and do something. The good and the bad thing is sort of how they're going to play in the fourth quarter. So I want to talk about Axis, I want to talk about their engine, and how it plays in the fourth quarter. The AI will go for it if down by more than 3 points. They will go for it just about every time on fourth down. Which means if they hit fourth down, they're going to play for keeps and try and tie this thing up. This could be anyone's game. As Will Turner, who I've been hyping up, gets the first down for her second target and first reception of the night. Boss is going to be tackled for about a yard.
Black 21. Black 21. Set.
And this is going to be probably the second or the last play of the quarter. As Bodderson is tackled, they are going to get one more off. Maybe, nope. It's fourth quarter. Let's see what happens.
Black 11. Black 11. Go.
Softens with a really bad overthrow. I think there was just a miscommunication on the route or something, but a bad throw by Softens again. And that's going to do it. Turnover on downs. There's an offsides here. They're going to accept it for 5.
Black 41. Black 41. Set hike.
And Kingston is going to get 7. The Kings need a stop here.
Go.
Anything less is going to be dead, as Perry is going to get this one, the fullback.
Red 10.
And it's going to be 3rd and 2. Perry can't get anywhere, but Kingston does ice this game, I think.
Red 16.
As Mississippi is Memphis not using a timeout. They're still burning clock. I would have burned a timeout here. Kingston has 122 all-purpose yards. Kingston is now knocking on the door of touchdown. I think the score here will do it. And it does. Kingston will get his second touchdown of the night. 1 receiving, 1 rushing. And the kick is wide. 13-0, but Memphis needs a lot, like a wide receiver. But I think they're going to be good. I think, realistically, if I were Memphis, I'd move Turner to wide receiver 1 or 3 and just go with that. They have the pieces. I just think you get more bang for buck out of Turner because not all the formations are using a tight end. And there's a flag here that will be accepted as it's 1st and 5 as opposed to 2nd and 6. The AI measures by yardage, not by down. As Softens is in trouble. Gets it away. He's now past 100 yards. It softens at 3rd and 5. It's going to need a miracle. So we get first down, touchdown, and then an onside kick, as that one's overthrown. So this is probably the last play for Memphis if they do not convert. And it's a screen pass. Boss makes a man miss. Boss falls forward. Does he have the first down? He does not. And that'll do it. He was inches off. It's a fumble. And Brendan Clawhauser all of a sudden is getting the Kings back into this. But is it too little too late? 2 minutes, 20 seconds. Let's find out. Softens down the field. McBotterson up the middle. He stays in bounds. It's going to hit the 2-minute warning. They need to score. They need an onside kick. As Turner is going to get the first down, fly out of bounds, and yeah, that's gonna stop the clock. Oh no, Memphis called timeout. 150. It's good, these quick passes. Down the field, and that is a pick. Toasties, the to be retired at the end of the season player, will be getting that one. And Kingston is going to basically ice this game they're going to ice this game with a first down. They're going to burn as much time as humanly possible. Memphis is not calling a timeout until they get a first down. And that will do it. And there's a false start here, which is going to keep the clock running. Something I think they need to fix. But that's okay. The engine's growing, the engine's developing, it's come a long way, and it's one of the things we love about it is just how much it's grown and developed. So, and I think this is going to do it. I don't think Memphis is going to score 2 touchdowns in 40 seconds. So Mississippi is going to restart. Second fumble. This time Red saves it. Kingston's hands are getting dicey. But that'll keep the clock going. They're going to get one more play, and that'll do it. Mississippi is your winner, 13-0. Memphis is hitting them hard, though. Played a good game. I think if they had been a little faster in the wide receiver group, they would have probably had this. But that'll do it. 13-0. Thank you all for tuning in, and we'll see you Wednesday when we have our Major League game.